Hi, you guys. Thank you guys for being here. Okay, so if you found this message, you guys, what we're going to talk about today is there's something here that you've been trying to like get rid of. Okay, it's something that's like you're trying to get rid of something in your energy, and this has been going on for a while. You've been on a journey of this, a journey of trying to like extract something from your energy, right? Whoa. Yep. Okay, so you're trying to get something out of your energy. The thing here is, this thing that you've been trying to clean up, the journey that you've been on, okay, she's almost across this bridge fully, okay? So she's come from this way and she's going this way and she's almost at the end. And I want to say too, you have been getting signs, synchronicities like crazy on which way to go, okay? There's definitely an energy of that, of you being connected to spirit and receiving a lot of signs, and I'm getting like recently, okay, like signs increasing, okay, your connection to spirit increasing. And I feel like the longer you're on this bridge and the closer you get, yeah, the signs become more powerful, okay? And I saw 111, so that could be a synchronicity, seeing 111 or 1111. A lot of signs and synchronicities. It's like you're almost across the bridge and it's getting more and more intense, okay, as you get closer to the end goal. What I'm getting here is you got Cornucopia at the bottom of the deck, and then in a different deck you got Treasure Island, which is very similar energies, okay? But here you are on the journey. And what I'm going to say is, in both of these cards, they're two different decks, but in both of these cards, there's baggage here, right? But what I'm getting here, this isn't just any baggage. This is knowledge. This is knowledge that you have learned and earned, I'm hearing, okay? Learned and earned across time that you're taking with you to the other side, okay? You're taking this knowledge with you to the other side. Same thing here. You're taking this treasure, okay, along with you. This is where you're going, is the cornucopia. This is your destiny. This is where you're headed, okay, is cornucopia. And I'm going to read that after I'm done talking about these cards. The journey that you're on right now is almost finished. But what I'm getting here, what's going to wrap this up is an understanding that the very things that you've been trying to tame, that you've been trying to clean up or extract out of your system, are actually nothing you have to release at all. It was actually something you just needed to accept. It wasn't about releasing it. That's what I'm getting here. And this is what closes out the cycle, is someone being on a long journey of healing and trying to release, and you've been doing an amazing job. You're taking all of this knowledge with you to the other side of the bridge. But what Spirit is saying is that last little bit, it's not about releasing. It's about accepting. And it has something to, Harley, you're fine. Stop, okay? Okay. What this is about, it's not something that you needed to release, it's something you need to accept. Something that you've been trying to tame for a long time, okay? And get control over, basically, right? Trying to get control over something. It's actually just needed nourishment. You actually just needed to accept it. You actually just needed to pour into yourself more. It wasn't about releasing this thing, whatever this thing is to you, that you've been trying to release for a long time. I also heard, before I started this, I heard this time. And I'm thinking, what do you mean this time? But then I started thinking, I'm like, okay, so this is something that they've been trying to release for a while. And it's like, this time, you've got it. Okay, you're coming full circle with this thing. You got it this time. And the reason why is because you're not trying to extract it anymore. You're giving it love. And that was the whole point here. Now, you know, we have new life here at the bottom of the deck here. And then we have renewal on a different deck. I mean, the cards totally line up in this message. It's beautiful. What you got at the bottom of the deck on this deck was authenticity. So what I'm getting here, you know, is like now this is what it was. What it needed was an embrace, not a release. That's the difference here. It wasn't about releasing, it was about embracing. That's what it was. Okay, so this mindset has thrown you into a renewal, okay? And you found that last little part of the puzzle, okay? And that was it. There's a completion here. You're right here at the end, okay? So this is where you are about to step is into the cornucopia. And that's what we're going to read now. And then after that, what I'm going to do is we're going to pull a little bit of Kipperish and see what exactly the cornucopia is for you. Okay, so cornucopia, this talks about an abundant harvest. Let me hold the card up. An abundant harvest and great blessings are waiting for you, and you may even find all your wishes fulfilled. This cornucopia of gifts from the universe can come in the form of financial riches, job fulfillment, romantic love, or all the above. When you receive the cornucopia upright, you know that you've done important work and it's about to pay off. The seeds that you planted in your energy and in your life are ready to be harvested in some significant ways. So get ready, for a great feast of abundant value is being prepared for you now, and Spirit is applauding all of your effort. Wow. Okay. This is really beautiful. So this could come in many forms is what they're saying, and that's why we're going to pull on this. I'd like to know. Like, how is this going to come in? How is this going to show up in your life? Okay, so that's what we're going to dive into right now. So let's see what we can get. Protection was the first thing I split it on. So protection is one of the ways that this is going to happen, and justice. Okay, this is like karma coming to you. So part of your karma is protection. But Spirit wants you to know that this is karma. Okay, for everything that you have done. This is the end goal. This is it. It's everything that you've been working for. That's what this is. It's like on the long journey, right? Going across that bridge, that healing journey, taking everything you've learned with you. You're almost at that finish line. And what the one thing I'm telling you that's going to wrap this up for you is realizing that you needed nourishment, not a releasal. It was an embrace. Okay? That embracing actually who you, not trying to change who you are or fix something or release something. It was more about the embracing who you are, understanding who you are, and nourishing who you are, pouring into yourself, loving that part of yourself that you've been trying to release. That's what this is about. Instead of releasing it, love it. That's what this message is about. That's that last, and I feel like, because there's a lot of things that you've had to release, but I feel like this is that last piece of the puzzle that could be confusing, because you're like, wait, no, I'm trying to release this. But Spirit is like, actually, that's not what I want you to do here. I want you to embrace this thing. Okay, so I don't know what this is for you. Put it in the comments if you feel like it. But I would love to know, what is this thing for you? Because it's going to be different for every one of you. And I'm curious. What is this thing that you've been trying to release that God is now asking you to embrace? Whatever it is, it's making you more authentic. And it's throwing you into renewal. Whatever this is for you. So what we want to know, Spirit, what we're asking to know is about some of the things that will be coming in. We have High Priest coming out, okay? So gifts, okay? Spiritual gifts, activations, okay? So there's some activations that will happen here. That's part of the cornucopia. Wow. We have a nice guy here, okay? So we have, what I want to say is like-minded people, okay? People like you. You're going to be meeting people that have good intentions, positive intentions, genuine intentions, not having to try to figure out like who's on my team or not. Like God's going to send you the right people is what he's saying. So community is another one. Okay, so spiritual gifts and community. Okay, and maybe a lover for someone. Okay. So what else is coming in there for them? Spirit. Whoa. Self-love. Okay, so more opportunities to pour into yourself is what Spirit is saying. And that's why we have nourishment right here. Okay, so God is going to give you more opportunities and more resources, more moments for you to be able to pour into yourself. Okay, so however that looks like for you, I have a feeling that you will be utilizing new methods to take care of yourself, new ways of taking care of yourself that you have not tried before in the past. Because this is all about new. new spiritual gifts, new community, new ways of pouring into yourself that you weren't able to utilize in the past, okay? Yeah. All right, so that's what this is. Part of the cornucopia, it's different ways for you to nourish yourself. I love it, you know? Kind of like a care package at the end of all of this, you know, that like it kind of helps you revitalize yourself. Okay, there's a surprise here. So there's something here that Spirit doesn't want to tell me to tell you, okay? So some of this is a surprise, and God is saying that you can't know about everything because that's part of this. Part of the beauty of this cornucopia is you will be surprised, okay? And the surprise, it's part of it. It's part of the blessing. And God doesn't want to spoil that, but it will surprise you, okay? And I think it's going to surprise you, these spiritual gifts are going to surprise you. I think this new community is going to surprise you, and your ability and new resourcefulness, like new ways of pouring into yourself, that's going to surprise you too, of how much you're able to pour into yourself now, the time that you have, the capacity, the resources. You know, you're going to have a lot, you'll be supported in pouring into yourself instead of being judged for it, okay? People will be supporting you to pour into yourself. Because I have a feeling you didn't have that before. Okay, so we also have, we have the Ice King coming out with conflict here, okay? So what Spirit is saying is that not everyone's going to be happy for you when you reach this cornucopia. This life that you're about to walk into, not everyone's going to be happy for you, okay? They're not going to show you that. They're going to, hide their hands, but you'll know, and you'll know who to cut off because you're aligned with your truth. And when you're aligned with your truth, you can tell everyone that isn't aligned with their truth. It's like you can see it so much clearer because you're aligned. So you can see everyone who isn't aligned, 12:12 on the clock. It's easier for you to see that because people are going to try to, behind the scenes, manipulate you and this harvest. Okay, they're going to try to act happy for you, but behind the scenes, they're flipping you off and then they're asking you for money. You know what I mean? It's like, what the fuck here, But you read energy. High Priest, very first card out. You read energy, 1, 2, 3, 4 on the clock. Spirit is saying that this will happen step by step by step. So don't rush. Don't overwhelm yourself. Stay in the moment. When you're in the moment, you'll be able to clock these people. Stay in the moment and stay aligned. So you can tell, Harley, be careful. So you can tell who isn't aligned. If you're aligned, you can tell who isn't. Okay, so you're going to have a lot of people respecting you. A lot of people looking up to you. This is part of this harvest, okay? That's part of the harvest, is having a lot of people looking up to you. And you might not be used to that, which is another surprise, okay? So that's why, Spirit is saying surprise, because I feel like this harvest is going to surprise you, because in so many different ways it's going to trickle in. It's not one way, Definitely not one way. Okay, we have your North Node. We also have the Devil coming out. Okay, so this is very interesting. I want to pull one more card on that. That is so interesting. I'm getting, an activation. You know what I mean? I'm getting that this is exactly what activated you. This is exactly what led you towards your North Node. This is why you're here. Wow. This is why you're here. Your North Node includes fighting lower spirits, repelling lower spirits, but I'm getting like fear, shame, guilt, resentment, like the spirit of lack, the spirit of shame, the spirit of guilt, like fighting these things and helping others fight them. There's something here about the rank, the power you hold, you guys, in the spirit realm. This is why you came here. I just want to get one more. And this has been a false narrative. Okay. False narrative on the bottom of the deck. It's like the devil's been whispering in your ear your whole life. You're not enough. You're afraid. You're nothing. You're no one. They hate you. Everyone hates you. You don't fit in here. You're not, you know what I mean? You're not safe. You know, like, you should be fearful of everything. You know, you shouldn't connect. And you definitely shouldn't be in your North Node. So someone here, it's like the devil's been whispering in your ear, man. But at the same time and with the same breath, I'm going to say that he's activated you. It is what it is. He's activated you. And it's not that like he's activated you. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying going on this journey that you've been on, you know, that's what this was. It's like, this is what pushed you. Hey, no. Out. Get out. Out. I mean it. Outside now. You are not allowed in here. No more. Damn, you guys. Sorry, guys, but I saw one of the cats. You know, I've been letting all the cats in here, and it's like, you know, it's just been kind of bothering me because it's like, it's my first place I've ever had. I've never even had my own fucking room, for God's sake. And now it's like I have my own apartment, and I'm just, you know, I want to keep it nice. I want, you know what I mean? And it's like, I already have 2 kittens in my spare room that I've been taking care of, and that room is just almost ruined now because of that. But I'm cleaning it all the time. I'm taking care of it, taking care of them. I don't care. I'll do anything for them. But it's like, I have to have boundaries. I have to have some kind of boundary. I can't just have the animals running all over me and running over my new home that I've worked for, that I've been wanting my whole life. You know what I mean? So sorry, I had to get up and take the cat out because the cat looked like he didn't pee, but he looked like he was going to. So I can't even like even if they look like they're going to, I'm taking them out. No way. I can't, no way. Like, anyway. Sorry, guys. I have a feeling this happened for a reason. Obviously, this happened for a reason, right? I just feel like maybe that their boundaries are very significant here, okay? Boundaries. And it might have been hard for you to put up boundaries in the past, because I know it's hard for me. It's hard for me to put up boundaries, so maybe this is coming up for a reason, like maybe you've had a hard time with that. Because you are such a loving person and you love everyone so much, and it's hard to put up boundaries. So that's for someone in specific. But what I'm going to say here about this, you guys, is yeah, the devil's been whispering in your ear for a long time, telling you false things, okay, false narratives. But what Spirit is saying, that this has actually activated you. It's taught you how to love yourself, and it's taught you how to clock the devil and other people. So what else is coming in for them, Spirit? This cornucopia. Protection. That's what this is. Protection. And look at this. Opposition blocked. This is part of the harvest, you guys, is protection. Okay? They're protecting you from lower spirits, protecting you from this thing whispering in your ear, trying to get you low vibrational and trying to get you off your path. So part of the big time, it's protection. Protection from opposition. Okay? Opposition in all forms. So that's a beautiful type of harvest to get. So that's one part, okay? So the first thing that came out, you guys, was your spiritual gifts. You're being activated. So you have new spiritual gifts coming online, okay? As you cross this bridge and you go on to the other side and you're being renewed, what's being renewed and what's coming online is new spiritual gifts. You have new community coming in, and you're going to have new ways and new opportunities to pour into yourself, more resources to pour into yourself. Another thing that's coming in is a full-on surprise. God doesn't want me to tell you. It's something major that's going to light you up. Whatever this surprise is, it's going to light you up in a very, very good way. Okay, but like I said, God wants to keep some things hidden, some things a surprise. There's something very specific that He has for you that it should stay hidden. It should stay a surprise until the time, okay? So also, another thing Spirit wants you to know is not everyone's going to be happy for you. There's going to be people that are acting like, oh, I'm so happy that you've got this abundance now. And, you know, behind the scenes, they're flipping you off. Behind the scenes, they're not supporting you, okay? They don't want the best for you. But then they're over here asking for things, okay? So that's going to be happening as well. Spirit wants you to be prepared for that. Also, another thing that's going to be happening is people will be looking up to you in new ways that you're not going to be used to. People asking you for advice, people asking you for help, you know, people really respecting you, and I'm getting respecting the journey you've been on. It's like when you reach this harvest, you guys, which is, that's what you're about to do. This is your next step, is stepping into this harvest, this renewal, okay? So when this happens, it's like you have this new respect for yourself, and everyone around you might, you know, it's like some people are going to be respecting you because you're respecting yourself. Other people are, you know, they might be like, who do you think you are? You know what I mean? And Spirit wants you to be prepared for that. Also, Spirit wants to let you know that you are stepping into your North Node, your purpose. And part of your purpose here was slaying. Okay? It was. Okay? Slaying lower energies. That was part of someone's purpose here. Okay? And also what I want to say is Spirit wants you to know that the devil has been whispering in your ear since a child, since a young age, okay? And you've had, this is the journey you've been on. It's like crossing this bridge has been hard, okay? But you've been getting a lot of signs and synchronicities and telling you that you're going the right way. Spirit wants you to listen to that and not listen to him. Don't listen to this low vibrational energy in your ear telling you, oh, you have so much more to go. You're never going to make it. You should be scared. You know, you shouldn't love yourself. You should hate yourself, you know, like, and everybody else hates you and like all these fucking projections from the devil is what it is. Okay. So, and Spirit wants you to know another part of this harvest is protection. Okay, you are very protected, and that is part of the harvest. So we're going to get just a couple more on this harvest. Very protected. Wow. So there's a pathway here, okay, that this is part of the harvest. The part of the harvest is this new life. And I'm getting this new guidance, and I'm getting that this is your North Node, you guys. Okay, this is your North Node. This is your highest pathway. Okay, that's what's opening up for you. This is part of the harvest. God wants you to know that there's a lot of jealousy here. Okay, I just feel a preparation, like God wanting you to be prepared. And I saw 222 again, so 222 is relevant for sure, and then 333. But God wants you to be prepared as you ascend. Not everybody's going to be happy for you. Okay, there's going to be jealousy, and God wants you stay unbothered. Because, yeah, that's magic. That is manipulation. And they just don't want you to move on, you guys. There's certain relationships here, they don't want you to move on. Because when you move on, they feel abandoned. And you can't tell me that is not death magic. That is manipulation. However you want to slice it, that is manipulation. Okay? So, no. God wants you unbothered because this is too an important of a time for you. You're ascending, okay? So don't feel bad for ascending is what I'm hearing. Don't feel bad for healing because you do have a karmic around you that might not want to see you ascend, okay? And they have a lot of jealousy here. So I don't know who this is to you, okay? But there's a karmic here that's showing up, and there's a lot of jealousy. And if it's not anyone in specific, God is saying that this will happen in general. People will be jealous of your path. And just kind of a warning here, you know? All right. This renewal can trigger some people around you. This cornucopia that you're about to get, this harvest, it's going to trigger people around you. That's what I keep getting you. I can't make it up. Look at this. It's going to trigger people around you. They don't understand it. They can't calculate and compute what has just happened to you. That's what it is. Okay, they're going to see you glowing up, and it's like, or someone here may already be going through this already. You've like reached this part and you're having a glow up right now. If not, that's what you're moving into. And the people around you are going to be very confused about this because it just doesn't make sense. They don't get it. They weren't with you in the Hermit's Cave, you guys, and that's really the message. They weren't there. They weren't in the Hermit's Cave with you. They don't see all the work you've done. You're coming out and it looks like a miracle. You look like a whole ass miracle, and they can't compute it. Okay? So Spirit wants you to know that. Look, it's because they're unstable. They're unstable in their energy, and that's why they can't compute you. They don't understand you. And I'm just hearing Spirit saying that's okay. Like, it's all right. Let them, you know what I mean? And you do you. Enjoy this harvest. There's a love offer here. You're ascending is what Spirit's saying. It's like Spirit's like, no, back to you. You're ascending, and there's a love offer that's part of the harvest. Okay, so there is a person. That's why we got nice guy here. It doesn't have to be a guy, just means that they're going to be the ones taking action towards you, whoever this is. Doesn't have to be a man. This is, we're talking about energy here. Whoever this person is, this love offer, they're taking action to come towards you. So again, you won't have to do anything. Okay? Again, there is evil eye. There is jealousy from community. I can't. You guys. There's a lot of jealousy here that's coming up. So, and yeah, because you're winning, because you're receiving. Wow. I just don't know what's going on here. I feel like God's just preparing you. I'm just going to get one more of these. And I'm going to get an angel number. I feel like God's just preparing you. Yeah. Okay. There's a message coming in here is what Spirit is saying. No, what I'm getting here, you guys, these are the gifts being activated. There's a gift being activated within your hands right now is what I'm getting in specific, or maybe it's already been activated, but you will be giving messages is what I'm getting. You're going to be receiving messages and giving messages, but what I'm getting here is something with the hands and giving messages with hands. I don't know if you do sign language. This is crazy. I really don't know, but it's almost like a message is going to come through your hands when you touch people. It's something about your energy, you guys, and the energy that you are receiving right now. Okay, I want to get one more on that because that's very interesting about these hands. What is this? You might be healing the community with your hands. Relationship and twin flame. I cannot believe this. You guys, you know what this is? We have relationship and twin flame that came out. It was 2626. There's a message coming in here from another healer. You're a healer as well, yes, but there's another healer here. That's what it is. And this person could heal through their hands or you do. The healing hands is very significant here. It's either you or them. But this person is coming towards you. This is what I'm saying. They're giving you a message. And like I said, they're coming towards you. It's action being taken towards you. This is part of the harvest. It's a relationship. It's a twin flame. It's a love offer. It's part of the cornucopia. I cannot believe this. And money. That's the last card I'm going to pull. It's money as well. Okay. So money is part of the harvest as well, you guys. Money and love, community, and spiritual gifts. Okay, so this is your cornucopia. What I'm going to do is we're going to pull one of these. Wow. So someone here, you have a very abundant harvest coming in here, and I'm feeling like more of the message is like Spirit is saying, be prepared, because not everyone's going to be happy for you. Stability, that's what's coming in here. A step, take a step. And what I'm getting here is, like I said before, you are one step away. And I'm getting that one step away, that closure right here that happens is that understanding that the one thing that you're trying, that it's like some last thing that you're trying to release. I don't know what this is. It's like, it's someone here, you might feel like, oh, I got to release this one thing so I can heal completely, so I can go into my new life. And Spirit is saying, actually, I want you to just pour into yourself more. It's not about releasing. You don't have to release anymore is what I'm hearing. It's about embracing what you have already and embracing this thing that you've been trying to release. We have manifest your dreams at the bottom of the deck. Beautiful. Beautiful. You have the power to make things happen. It is time for you to take action with faith and confidence, knowing that your angels are guiding and supporting every step of the way. Okay? All right. And it says, let go of old beliefs and patterns that no longer serve you. Prepare to step out of your comfort zone in order to grow and expand. Angels are guiding and supporting you, providing a stable foundation for success. Exactly. Stability, success. This is what's coming in for you, nourishment. But this last little thing that we're talking about, whatever this thing is to you that you think you have to release, it's more about embracing and pouring in, giving yourself love instead of trying to tame this thing. It's not about taming it. It's about embracing it. Whatever this thing that you're trying to tame, they want you to embrace. That's what it is. Whatever you're trying to tame. 0, 0, and 0 on the other side. 0 is your number today. I am observant. Angels ask for your attention. I'm telling you, they're sending you signs. Remember I said that in the very beginning. They're sending you signs. Angels ask for your attention. Open your eyes, listen, and think about everything that is happening. Trust your intuition and follow your guidance without any delay. Focus inward through meditation and prayer. Beautiful. Last one, 0. There is no beginning and no end. All is infinite. It is time to develop your spiritual side. You are gaining new sight and understanding of both godly and earthly things. It's your gifts. Okay? New gifts coming online for sure. Okay? You are limitless and you are the observant. You don't absorb, you observe. You are the witness of your thoughts. You are not your thoughts. You are not your emotions. You are the watcher. Okay, and this is your new life. This is your new way of living. Truth be told, this is your most authentic self you've ever shared with the collective, is this moment right now. 1111, cornucopia and actual money. This is what you're walking into. There's a lot of jealousy here that's going to be happening, and I don't know why this is coming up, but I guess Spirit's trying to prepare you for some reason. There is a relationship coming in here. There's a love offer. There's a message coming in here. This is part of the harvest, but some of the things here, it's some of the harvest God does not want me to share with you. It's a surprise, but a lot of it, it's going to provide you the circumstances and resources and moments for you to pour into yourself more, okay? And in new ways is what I'm getting. So new community, new soul tribe, new love, okay? And definitely new gifts, okay? That came out in the angel cards. So new gifts for sure, okay? New gifts, new you, a new life, all right? That last step, it's not about releasing. It's about embracing. So just embrace it. And then watch it unfold. This is your cornucopia moment. Okay? I love you. Enjoy. You deserve it.